episode of this Ghostbusters. I know you guys want to see Manhunt. We might just get one out of Manhunt today.
That win is going crazy.
So what am I doing besides defeating the marshmallow guy?
You leaving tracks on his face though. I see that.
Yeah, because he's a marshmallow.
Marshmallow. What's that? What was it? What we doing it last time. It was like the what was it? It was not the Stella. It was the other one.
Dylan.
No. What the fuck did I just do?
Dylan.
Dang, we cursed 40 seconds into it.
Dang,
My
man.
bad.
I only got 100 some subscribers. So
Hey, but that's what's up though.
But I finally did hit that 100 mark.
You got 102 now. You know. 102.
Yeah.
Ooh, stay puffy. Stay puffed. He looks like he is puffed up, man.
Because he is puffed up. He's a marshmallow.
I mean, it was like he.
But
Now, how did that happen?
Because my thing was cooling down, and I didn't know he was gonna shoot him out like that.
Bro, you never know you're gonna shoot him out like that.
But let's talk about my conspiracy that we were in between.
Oh, go ahead and get your spiel on. I'm gonna let you just go ahead and because I've never heard of that before. That's a good one, so I want you to.
This is just my personal conspiracy.
Bro, go in with that. Go
Where
ahead.
it's like, I feel like when black people get famous to a certain point, they dye their hair blonde, and I've seen it recently with like certain artists. I mean, certain like people.
Yeah.
Like for example, Drewski Too Funny. He like, I feel like once he started blowing at like once he met Drake and hung out with Drake and stuff, and
Yeah.
got his popularity going. He dyed his hair blonde.
He did. Did Drake dye his hair blonde?
Drake never dyed his hair blonde.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, like, it's only with certain artists do it. I mean, if you're gonna dye your hair blonde, do it. Dye your hair blonde.
Like blonde, I feel like isn't it like a hard color to do?
Not really.
Don't mess up your hair a lot.
But what I'm saying is it's just not my personal conspiracy, because I see like once people start getting famous, they dye their hair blonde.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not. What's the word I'm thinking of? No disrespect, nothing like that towards people who dye their hair like that. But it's just in my opinion. Once you get famous,
Yeah.
and you dye your hair blonde, and it can be with any. You don't have to be black, Because I've seen it with regular art, people too, with regular, or white people too.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and maybe that's just the thing, where they just, dye their hair blonde. Like I feel like, I don't know. If you want to dye your hair blonde, then do it. But then again, it's just like, I got him. Did I get him?
My fault, I'm real, just like talking again.
Yeah, no, you good. I was just saying, like, it's just blonde people with blonde hair. I feel like that's like a sign of success in a way.
Yeah.
Or like fame, in my opinion. But that's just my little small conspiracy.
He's that white puddle you're driving through?
I got you.
Timing's off by just a
I
hair,
got you.
That's
but
all.
we're glad
Nothing
the
too
Travin's
big.
working again.
That's all I wanted to do. Once more into the breach.
I guess
Get
I owe
it?
you guys
Once
my life.
more.
She's clean.
How do you feel?
Pretty good. All extremely weird things considered.
So far, just another screwed up day at the office.
Bill Murray.
You know, I never forget a face that
Jesus.
just
Can you
all
back
the
up, please,
rest of that.
camera? Back it up.
I
It's
think
real
we
close.
met
His eyes
earlier
is
at the
glistening.
Centric Hotel. You gave me the sideshow chicken drop.
My name's Alyssa. Dr. Alyssa Selwyn. And
I am Dr. Peter
Venkman.
Venkman. And that's Egon.
Ray.
It's Ray. Winston and...
That's Ernie Hudson. That's the actor.
Uh-huh.
I just call him Ernie Hudson. I forget his name.
Have you ever been
movies.
involved in
That's
this
what it
type
was.
of quantum temporal rift
Oh,
event
who is she
before?
supposed to be?
a quantum what?
I don't know.
It's
some
called
random
arcing, a large
doctor
pulse
chick.
of psychic energy.
Actually, yes. I was at the museum.
Oh,
A
she works at the museum, I
pulse
guess.
of blue
Just answer the
light
question.
surged through the
She
building.
being real suspect.
And then I was standing outside.
How is she
the
being a
room on the
suspect?
I don't know, I
13th
just don't
floor of
trust
an
her.
old hotel.
Her eyes too big.
Sedgwick.
Too pretty. I don't
Sedgwick
know.
doesn't have a 13th floor.
It was pulling me like a magnet. I
Was
felt
it?
as though I was in a deep dream. I came to and ran over here.
Here?
It's a temporary office while I'm in town. I came to do some research after I
don't even.
woke up.
We'd like you to
Voice
come to our
acting's
labs. We
weird.
can run some brief
it voice
tests and
acting?
ask you more questions.
Voice acting.
Oh,
Like you can tell when somebody's voice acting,
Here's an easy
Yeah.
one.
and
Would you
how
like to go out for
you can tell
Thai,
if they're like actually trying.
Mexican?
And sometimes you can
Japanese.
tell when somebody's you can, like okay, I can't
Wow,
talk. You can
that's
see
inventive.
it's getting to me now.
That time
Yeah.
almost went 45
What I'm saying
seconds
is,
without saying something abrasive.
You can tell when somebody's
Wanna try for a
trying, like
whole
doing their
minute next
best to
time?
voice
A
act with the
doctor
direction
and a
that they're given,
fiery one too.
Yeah.
or how it's like, or they don't have any direction at all.
I got you.
So it's, people be like, hey, just do you.
Just go
Instead
with
of
it.
being like, okay, I'm gonna need this voice for this character. You can, I'm picked you for the job, so I'm gonna need you to try and find that, you know what I mean? But that's all I'm saying.
You think they instead of just like picking random people, they should pick people who like would really fit the character more?
Yeah.
Like be more like not passionate in a way, but like just the way they are, the way they kind of like talk in the script.
So
Yeah.
you know
Maybe
some
relatable.
I'm trying to explain it the best I can, but it's
Because I'm a
like,
specialist in ancient
say you're a
Mesopotamian
famous voice
cultures and
actor, right?
architecture.
Yeah.
and you're
Sumerian
like the most
primarily.
best of the best.
Gozerian more
You've been in
specifically.
movies,
I'm here as a guest
TV
curator for the
shows,
Gozerian
or
exhibit that's
cartoons,
opening tomorrow at the
and I
Natural
come to
History
you
Museum.
with my
You are
show,
aware that we also have
Or my
some
cartoon.
history
Yeah.
of Gozer.
and I'm like,
Yes, of
I
course.
see this character,
Gozer
and I
was a
think,
bush leaguer
oh,
before he met
you can
us.
do the voice for this
Strictly farm
character.
team deity.
Let
We
me
put him on the map.
Let me see if he can
Our
do
getting
change his
sent
voice
invites to opening
for this
night.
character. So not
Just
your
an
most
oversight,
famous
right?
cartoon character you're
I don't have anything to
most
do with
famous
that.
for
That,
voicing,
gentlemen, was all
but
me.
instead of being like,
And I can
let
assure
me-
you, it was not an
let me
oversight.
see if
Oh,
he can
by
do a
the way,
variety
you
of
have
characters
visitors.
or voices.
Thanks, Janine.
Instead of just
You're
me,
first class
instead
to
of
look
you
at.
coming to the
Walter
recording studio and I'm being
Did
like,
not recognize you without
okay,
the
just do
name's
whatever, just do your
backside
thing.
attached to your nose.
and that's it. Because if people that do that are just, we got we got money, we can just get this voice actor and we're done.
Yeah.
Instead of me being like, okay, I have this
I
budget,
think so.
I've
But I'm
I've
worried
got
about
this
the
voice,
exhibit.
most famous voice actor. Let me try and work something with him.
Mm-hmm.
The guest curator
You know,
of the Gozer
like how
exhibit,
how
the
producers
expert
and
recommended,
music
is attacked
artists
the
are.
night before
Yeah.
the
You
opening
know how
by
it is?
Gozer himself.
Where it's like, okay,
Please
have this
tell me that was
rapper or
Gozer.
music or artist in the studio.
Gozer
I'm a
manifested in a
producer.
familiar form,
Let
one he
me
had used
try
before,
and
the Stay
work
Puft
with them
Marshmallow
and
Man.
what they
But this event
know,
was
Yeah.
weaker
or
than
what
his
they,
first
you know what I mean?
encounter with us.
It's in that similar
That's all I
sense.
need. Thanks.
So, like
Come
I said,
on,
it's just
Jock. What's
you
the
can
idea of
tell when
bringing
they just got
Jack
famous
around
voice
here?
actors or famous people to voice
Have I
do the
coughed
characters
too
and stuff.
much?
So.
Listen, here's the deal.
Did you know?
and Peck
I don't
and
know
all
the
you
guy's
guys
name,
are going to work
but
together.
he's the voice of the Flying Dutchman in
way.
SpongeBob.
That's what he
Know-how.
sounded familiar.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Huh. How'd you find that out?
This
You can
city
just
has given you
tell.
At least a dozen contracts.
You can
for
just tell.
jails, courthouses, and warrants.
Like I said, I watch
You guys
so
wanna
much
grow your
TV,
business?
cartoons,
Get some
movies, and
county and
stuff.
state work too.
The Travis said
I'm
he just
all
knows
for
the
it.
voices from the,
You've
he
been
just
big
knows.
Yeah,
supporters, and
like, you know what I
great
mean?
For my
Yeah.
campaign.
He has Apple on his shirt
Well,
too.
some have said
For
our
New York.
endorsement is what got you elected.
But not out loud.
He's supposed to be the man of New
Anyway,
York.
after all the damage you've been causing lately, the city council wants you under close supervision for a period of no less than 6 months.
What was that? I forgot.
We
That was
found
I like that episode of
time.
SpongeBob
There's
where
no
the flying
need for
they
extra
got introduced the
supervision.
Flying Dutchman, and he was making
Funny
like
guy,
knots.
Venkman.
They were tying
You've
knots.
always
It was
been
like the
my
monkey
favorite.
knot.
Oh my
That's why
gosh,
your
that was
friend
an
Peck
amazing
comes
episode. I did not even
He's
remember that.
annoying,
The
a
monkey
stickler for the
Yo, the
rules.
knot episode.
In other words,
bro.
the perfect pet for the
Wow.
job. He's our new head of Peacock.
Oh, the knot episode.
Peacock, PCOC,
SpongeBob taught so many
Paranormal
things
Contracts
when it was
Oversight
in its
Commission.
prime, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And
How
my
to tie
first
shoes, how to
official
tie
act is going
knots,
to be
regular
suspended.
knots.
You do the
Clowns
loop-de-loop
operate.
and pull.
Like
Your
now,
shoes
Becky.
are looking
Launch your
cool.
investigation if
Go
you have
over
to,
in
but for now,
front.
just keep
Left
them
and
under
right.
control and my office in the loop.
Do a
But
loop,
remember,
loop, then you pull
the
them
Ghostbusters
tight.
cease to
Hey,
exist.
hey,
So
that's
does
the
your
remix.
job.
That's the 2021
So you
version.
need each other. Beautiful.
I was
in an
watching.
ironic, symmetrical
I've been
kind of
I've been
way, isn't it?
marathoning
Hey,
Aqua
Mulligan,
Teen Hunger
come
Force
on.
on HBO Max.
It's Mayor Mulligan to you,
Aqua
Venkman.
Team Hunger Force.
So, we have an
You probably haven't
understanding.
seen it before. It was on Adult
This kind of
Swim.
protects us
It was
all.
like a
You want more
cup,
government business.
a cup,
I want to keep
and
my approval
fries
rating,
and
and
a
Peck
little
wants his
thing, a
little
little thing of
fiefdom.
meat, like a meat
You
wad.
play by the
Yeah.
rules.
Like his meat wad, shake, and fry
We all
log,
get what we
and their
want,
neighbor is
and the city
Carl. He's
council
just like a
gets what
regular
they
dude.
need.
Is that what you drew? The
Yeah.
one time? Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking
Hey,
about now.
big
Yeah,
night
yeah.
tomorrow,
But it's a
Alyssa.
great.
Get some
Like I
rest.
used to watch it in the morning before we went to school,
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it was
Now
because
we're all
Cartoon
friends.
Network had
Can we
Cartoon
get
Network
invites
East
to
and
the
Cartoon
museum
Network
opening?
West.
Yeah.
So
Not
like I'll be up at
likely.
6 or 7 in the morning
But I'll be seeing you soon.
watching whatever was on
You
at
can
that
count on
time. Because I was like, what is this show with this fries and shake? shake. Oh, I thought the power went out. I was scared. I was so scared.
It did go quiet. Like, everything did just get like quiet for a second.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, what happened? Now I know. How long has that show been on for?
It was on for like 10 seasons.
Whoa.
I'm ready to go.
Dang, that's a lot. I did not realize it was on for that long.
It was 10 seasons, but I forget when it like went off officially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they're making a movie for next year. They're just a movie, like an actual movie for it.
Is it gonna be like Sausage Party was?
No, because
Okay.
people on Adult Swim, some people at Adult Swim, like the people that make the cartoons for Adult Swim,
Yeah.
actually put their heart and soul to their work. It's like the people for Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Hey guys, you
They
need to
put
make
their
a
heart and soul to
detour.
that show.
Something big
It's
is
not just
going
like, oh, it's
down.
our job.
It's on 10
Yeah, because
Century
sometimes
and
Adult Swim
down.
just picks up
Tune
shows
it
just
in.
to pick them up.
And
And
another
sometimes it's like a
ghostly
hit or
sighting
miss.
has staff at the New York
Like,
Public Library
I
scrambling
can't think
for
of one
answers.
The
specifically.
Gray Lady.
Let's get her
But
for
like,
real.
it's just
this
like,
time.
I don't
Go.
know. It's just like a thing where it's like,
Well,
they just pick up a show.
It's
just
been
to
there
make
for
it up.
104 years. Where's it
Like
gonna go
12
today?
ounce mouse. Like that
this
was a
thing
show,
you
and
guys
that was
have for the
pretty
Great
terrible.
Lady
I never
borders
seen that
on
one.
creepy.
But like I said,
You
Adult
know
Swim was
that,
just
right?
that thing where it's like,
She made
you're
us
up
look like
late,
schmucks.
you probably
Not
high,
this time.
Oh, and another
Chillin'.
thing,
Yeah.
Pat called
not knowing what's
and
on
says
TV.
that I'm required to tell him where you
Call saying
are
that I'm
and
required
what
to
you
tell
are up
him where
to.
you are and what you're up to.
Can't wait
Tell him he can meet us at the museum. We'll be there.
It's alright.
Eventually.
Better let him know. Ooh, Ecto TB?
Ecto 1B.
Oh, Ecto 1B. Oh, Ectoplasm. And 1B
That's
is
the name of the car. It's called Ecto.
Ecto. What? I never heard of that. Is that rain? Is that?
Yeah, that's right.
Dang, bro. The rain, that shit couldn't have waited.
And my dad said he's gonna cut the grass tomorrow. I doubt it if it's gonna rain tomorrow too.
R.I.P. 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 just killed the club to Patron to the head.
Re-elect Austin Klein, District 15.
Oh, could be predicting the future as the Simpsons. District 12.
I forget that's how what's the name is in New York. There's like it's certain districts and stuff like that.
Is it?
I think because it's a city. Unlike here, it's like counties.
Yeah.
Wow, big spikes.
You say search the library. How am I supposed to?
Can you like scan it with the joint?
I got to do it.
Oh, no, you just had to walk past the little gargoyle.
Can I even? Okay.
You heard stance? Let's ride.
Pursue the ghost of the library.
Oh, look, open the door for you. What a respectful ghost, yo. I'll tell you what. They don't make them like they used to.
Can
Damn,
I scan them?
Couple of class
Dun,
spots.
dun,
Never seen them in
dun,
tandem.
You know what's crazy?
Really agitated.
Back when my dad had a surround sound,
Yeah.
it was like a Dolby digital surround sound
Oh,
at the time.
dum. That deep bass.
We would always like play movies on like we play because he had the stuff connected to it, but we always play like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
And it would be loud, and it was like like I said, I don't think you've seen you haven't seen Ghostbusters yet, but
Nah.
the beginning of the first one, I don't want to spoil it, but it used to scare me as a kid, but now I'm just like
It's nice to. What was it? I'm not gonna spoil it for me.
it was like an old lady in the library, and this is when they first was starting to do ghost stuff, like
Yeah.
look for ghosts and stuff. And there was an old lady holding the book and stuff. She was like, shh. And he kept talking to her, and then she like got real loud, and she turned into like a real scary ghost. And then like the surround sound was like, ooh.
Oh. Trey was like, "What is happening? It's not okay. My noises. What are you looking for?
Doing something with these ghosts.
What are those like two things? Oh, never mind. That's what that was. I was like, you got an upgrade.
And there's something new.
What? Oh, that's okay. So you got the red and the blue.
Yeah.
Okay, red and blue unification.
Leaves me a lot of
These
time.
damn.
But THX, like, during the surround sound thing, used to scare the mess out of me.
Wasn't that that loud joint? I always like the Pixar.
It was
one
a
that-
Lucas thing. It was like a George Lucas thing, too, I think. Or Sony. Can't remember one.
George Lucas.
He's the guy who made Star Wars.
Makes sense. Not really though, but makes sense because I didn't know who George Lucas was.
I gotta go back downstairs.
You can't just jump down.
Hmm?
You can't jump down.
I do
walk
have to
down.
go down because they want me to do something.
Oh, is there somebody? I feel like every statue has a ghost in it now for some reason. Oh, what does that say? That's the tabs. Oh, it's just people.
It's something. I don't know
Oh.
what they want me to look for.
Some. Found it.
Okay, there we go.
Found
Should have
it.
scanned it, but I guess I didn't.
Hey man, it's okay. We all
Where
forget to
did it
scan.
just go?
Do you go on one of the light fixtures under there?
Hmm?
One of the light fixtures under there?
Nah, I gotta go upstairs now.
Oh.
See, this is when the game is like, okay, we're gonna make you use everything you learned.
See if you can solve this mission. This tediousness. Teety tighty. Pull up by me.
Where the heck? Oh, it's back downstairs. Of course it is.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys. This is just
It's
this
alright,
is gonna
they're
be
good.
running around for the time being.
Shit, they're good. It'll be alright.
But we might end it short though.
Travin's like, I'm tired of searching. Search and destroy. You heard this shit? It's a song. Man, it's rain. Man, it better. I ain't gonna say that. Be like, man, it's rain better stop or what? Or what? That's what all my haters say. What is it? It's raining. It's pouring. The old man, it's snow.
Well, that was no. I hate that button. I'm trying to just press the right
Yeah,
thing.
what that? Whoa, it's the book monster.
Level 6 bi-dimensional.
Ooh, not level 6. DEFCON 6. DEFCON. Ooh. Why do they keep saying E gone?
Because that's the guy's name.
Oh, I thought it was like E gas. You know how people be doing that, trying to like make it more dramatic.
No, they go by last name.
Oh.
Like, you know, like
Stella.
how police officers be or like military people be.
Yeah. Hey, Sanchez, get over here.
I messed up.
Isn't it crazy how we all get a social? Not we all, but we get a social security card when we're born. Like we're a number.
Yeah.
We're just like a number.
I see where you're going with that, but kind of just like, I guess it's just like a safety thing. You can get like a social security check or something, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, ain't much.
When you get older.
Yeah. Blessed to make it that far. That's the goal. That's the goal. Oh man, I'm telling you, that song has been going in my soul all day. I heard while I was at work, I was like, oh, what is this?
What song?
The Amari, I think it is, on the J. Cole album.
Oh.
When he was like, when his voice like got a little like raspy in the second half, I was like, dang, bro, this joint hitting my soul different. Oh, not the bookman. Bookman, get that shoe. Slamming shit that you don't. That's a big library though, for no reason.
No, I mean, it is New York, so, you know.
Is everything like bigger in New York? Like it's Texas?
But it's a city, so it's going to be a lot of people, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Richmond got a library that big.
It's like, yeah, the city public library.
Is that big? Is as big as the library you're in right now? You got? This library is as big as the library that Egon is in right now? Or EGAT, whatever the
Egon? You said EGAT. That's wrong game.
Egon.
Oh, we could play that next Halloween, too. Speaking of EGAT.
EGAT.
We could play Luigi's Mansion next year.
Yeah. Bet. Why does your like crosshairs go like red boxes when you spin?
I guess because I'm not shooting anything.
Eleanor Twitty, the librarian.
That's the librarian I was talking about in the movie.
Meet us at the stairway door.
Oh, are you getting flashbacks?
You
getting flashbacks?
No, it's just they do like they're doing like a little callback thing.
Oh.
They gotta put in like a whole bunch of Easter eggs from both movies and stuff. And it's like kind of don't really need to.
She looks nice. Is she not?
I mean, if you watch the movie.
Yeah. I gotta watch the movie too. You know
I don't know where you can watch the movies. I think on Hulu maybe.
See, I'm not Hulu no more. That's what I'm saying. I had ad free too, so I was really thugging.
I don't mind the ads on Hulu because I understand Hulu, but
I can't stand
if it's
the
like
ads, bro.
Netflix, if you putting ads on Netflix, then nah.
Have you done that?
No, but I'm
Oh, I was
saying
about
if
to
they get to
say.
that
Oh
point.
yeah, no. If it's done, it's game over.
Yeah.
But who the one that like up their subscription to like
Oh yeah, I know.
a brick ton more money? I was like, I ain't paying that.
Check that out.
It's just like I think we already had this conversation about other streaming services, but it's just like since Hulu and Netflix got competition now, it's just like they gotta do something. But Netflix is just making original shows, so that's how they get their That's how they get their people reeled in from the shows. Because it's like, oh look at this is a crazy Netflix show. This is a Netflix original show, and it's just like, oh okay, yeah, no, like some people, because people will talk about it on like Twitter and stuff like that, or Instagram.
I mean, Netflix does have some good originals to it.
Yeah,
I will say that.
some of them are okay, but I keep doing it. I keep pressing.
I keep doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it to me, Tommy. You're doing it to me.
But you know, I think Squid Game is a Netflix original.
I'm pretty sure Venkman does.
Peaky Blinders is too.
I want to watch Squid Game, then I'm like, I don't want to watch Squid Game.
No, it's good. You just don't want to read the subtitles, which I understand with some people.
I don't mind reading subtitles. I read them for Narcos Mexico and shit like
Place
that.
is reading like a psychic
You
pressure
know.
cooker. Prime your thrower. Everybody stick close together.
Okay, we're gonna end it here. Cause this level is kind of long, and I don't want to make it too long. So, like and subscribe, donate to the Patreon. See y'all next time.
You know who else could really use a wish right now? My mom!